Hi guys, this is New Year's Eve in Las Vegas. Now, the camera is going to shake a little bit, but I'll try and stop walking. I want to talk to you about what goes on New Year's Eve. We're actually on the side of Caesar's Palace and Bellagio, and we're actually going towards the Strip. And this is what happens. The mega large road you see over there is closed up, and that's what happens. You know, the Strip, there are no cars anywhere, so it's actually very pleasant to walk, and you will not be alone. Tons of people walking and tons of people walking back to whatever direction, pickup direction, and there'll be people walking back there and from there. And so be prepared to walk. But it is very pleasant. It's not cold. I mean, you need to wear a coat, but it's not super cold. It's very pleasant, in my opinion. We're going to see the fireworks, which are quite famous in Vegas, and this is basically what you expect. You expect to walk from your hotel to the Strip if you want to go to the Strip. Otherwise, you go downtown if you are already downtown. You cannot walk from downtown to the Strip. So stay in the area where you are, more or less. But if you are slightly off Strip, say you are in Rio or Palms or Gold Coast, you can easily walk to the Strip for the celebration and back. And that's what we're doing now. And I'm gonna pause the video and I'll start it again. And I'll stop actually, and I wanted to show you that there are several people walking, many people walking, and I suspect many of them are already on the Strip. It's about 11:30, so it's half an hour to midnight, and we're going to Bellagio, Caesars, and see which place will be better strategically to actually enjoy the fireworks. I think this is something that you want to do if you're young. If you know, any age, as long as you don't mind walking, and otherwise what people do, they have parties in their suites, or they have parties. Every resort will have a party that are actually, some of them are very affordable to go into, but I actually wanted to show you the fireworks and the atmosphere of the Strip on New Year's Eve, and hopefully this will give you an idea of what to expect, and talk to you in a little bit. Okay, so now we reached pretty much the Strip. You can see the bridge that links Caesar's Palace to Bellagio. And one thing that I want to tell you is that there is nobody on the bridges that link resorts because I don't know, I have a theory. But basically you can't be on the bridge. I suspect because otherwise they'd be full of people and it might be too heavy. But then if you know, let me know. Hello Elvis, Happy New Year. See, isn't this fun? And now you can see how much busier it is now that we're actually on the Strip. That's Bally's. We've got Bellagio right here behind me. We've got Flamingo there and Paris over there. And it's crazy already. But it's really festive, and I think many of you will find this really fun. It's a cheap way to celebrate New Year's Eve if you don't want to go to a party. And Caesar's Palace is there, of course. It's like a really big, all people of all ages, many young people, but also, not so young, and that's really fun. I like the variety of ages and types of people. It's really fun. Paris is right there, as you can see. Nobody on the bridge. Bally's, and actually this is the Strip. I'm on the Strip. This is the Strip of Vegas. No car, of course. It's closed off to cars, and these are just tons and tons of people everywhere. You better, find a location where you want to be and stick with it, because I don't think you're going to be able to walk very far once you're actually on the Strip on New Year's Eve. And I suspect as you go back to your hotel, it's going to be tough. So we're actually strategically placed. We will not have to walk on the Strip too long. initial idea of what it's like. I'll find out the time and let you know. So I don't know if you can see how fun some buildings I had. They had really nice video going on. I don't know if you can see, probably not. And this is it. It's about, as I say, 11:30, and it's already quite excited. And you know, we're gonna have to wait about half an hour before the big fireworks start. Hopefully, we're well positioned to show them to you. And this is it, guys. So this is what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be crazy. Now I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna resume in a bit. Well, for those of you who don't know what that building is, that used to be Barbary Coast. It was a little less tall, next to Flamingo, and now, as you can see, there's construction going on. I'll show you. And it's going to be a boutique hotel, co-owned, if I got my facts right, by Caesars Entertainment Group, basically the same group that owns Flamingo and Caesars Palace. So, you know, and then there's going to be, of course, the Ferris wheel. In 4 months' time, roughly, it will be working. But so there's always work in progress. So there'll always be work in progress. There'll never be a finished project. Vegas, it's always work in progress. Towards Bellagio fountains, and it's still absolutely crazy and fun. They're having a fountain display, of course. So you see this section of the Strip, as you can see, there are two sort of mini roads that have been sectioned off so that the police cars can actually drive up, you know, along this area just in case they need to. And on this side, of course, you've got the crowds in front of Bellagio. And on this side, on this other side, you've got the crowds in front of Paris. We're about 5 minutes to 12, midnight. We have had a few puffs from various roofs of resorts, giving us warning that they're ready, almost ready. It's kind of exciting, actually, at this point. We're all excited to see the fireworks. And actually, the water mist came all the way through here. It was rather fun, too. From what I can see and gather, and we'll find out soon enough, you can actually find out which resorts will have firework displays, and you can choose just to be there. Or you can come in the middle of the Strip, as I've done, and get squeezed. But hopefully you'll see more than one. It's up to you. But let's see what happens if we are in the middle of the street. And then maybe we can find a different strategy for next year. We're getting really, really close. Really, really close. The lights went out on top of Caesars. Venetian. Venetian. It looks like the really nice ones at the end at North Strip and decent ones here by Caesars and nothing by Bellagio. Isn't that fun? Nice ones by Planet Hollywood and some really cute one on top of Cosmopolitan, but we don't see much. And some really nice ones, North Strip. I think so far, Planet Hollywood in mid-strip is probably the better one, just because the effects are a little bit. And they all start from the roof, of course. So guys, it's been really interesting. No Bellagio fireworks. But we're lucky. We've got them here at Planet Hollywood on top of Cosmopolitan. Some nice ones at Caesars and really nice ones by Venetian. They're all at the same time. It's really fun. You don't know where to look. The ones at Caesars look really pretty. Top of Caesars Palace too, but they're very similar. A little different, I think, would be the ones, maybe, but they look very similar. No strip, but very pretty no strip. Very, very pretty. So check that out for next year. Meanwhile, back to Planet Hollywood. And what you see there, it's on top of Cosmopolitan, and I'm sure from Aria you can see them too. It's really cute. They're actually very, very similar. I'm gonna go to the front. One single resort from MGM Group did anything. But Caesars Entertainment, lots of stuff. I think Venetian, over there Venetian will win. And kudos to Caesars Entertainment, because otherwise there would be no fireworks. So well done, Caesars Entertainment. Cosmos, if that was Cosmos, but definitely thumbs down to Bellagio. What on earth was that? Lack of a celebration. So, thank you for the great fireworks display. I have seen bigger, I have to tell you. But it was very fun because it was from different directions and you didn't know which way to look, which was really fun. So, this is part 3, and basically the fireworks are over, and I gotta tell you, what the hell was that from MGM Group? I mean, Caesars Entertainment put 2 fireworks up, and then there was no strip, and MGM, as far as I know, I saw nothing, but correct me if I'm wrong, kind of lame. But the other one stepped up, thankfully, and it was a lot of fireworks overall, so they were enough. Now, this is the way back home, and as you can see, it's not that bad. I was expecting to be, from what I heard, really, really packed that you couldn't walk, but you can actually walk pretty much anywhere, a bit less on the strip. But you see, we are actually going off strip that way towards Palms, and it's pretty cool actually. It's really, really a short walk. I was expecting a lot longer. Okay guys, so this was New Year, and now we're in 2014. And for all the rest of the information about how to have a great time in Vegas, how to spend as little as possible, how to stay for free, which is what we've been doing for 3 weeks, read top-buffet.com, top-buffet.com. See you there guys, bye! So now guys, we're going back to Palms. As you can see, Palms, Gold Coast and Rio are actually a good walking distance, really easy walk. So you don't have to stay on the Strip and pay thousands of dollars. You can actually stay at a cheap resort like Gold Coast, for example. I mean, Palms have got nice suites, but that might be a bit more, that's a little bit more pricey. But if you actually are a group, then it's probably a good idea. And I did like the walk, and it's a really relaxed walk back. And as you can see on Flamingo Road, next to Caesars, and of course on the other side you've got Bellagio, which did nothing, and Cosmopolitan, and so forth. So guys, this was now it's 2014. Hope you got an idea of what New Year's Eve is like in Vegas, a good idea. And maybe, I don't know, next year maybe different resorts will have the fireworks. But the bottom line is that what was very clear, that 15 minutes before fireworks started, they gave us warning. I mean, you could see little puffs of fireworks, mini fireworks from the roofs of the resorts that indeed ended up displaying the fireworks. And not impressed with the fact that Bellagio had nothing, not even the fountain show. What is that? Anyway, it was fun regardless. It was nice to see the fireworks from very different locations. And it's a nice stroll back. And now I'm taking this opportunity to discuss with you guys, if you are on a budget, you don't have to stay on the Strip. Look, you can stay at the cheap Gold Coast, and you don't even have to worry about their free shuttle. They do have a free shuttle. Rio is also pretty cheap. And again, it's a walk. It's not that bad. Of course, in the day with cars, it's not quite so fun, but it's doable. So you can come back from a party, say at Pure and Caesars, or even Cosmopolitan, whatever, mid-strip, and you can walk back. If you're, strapped for cash, or if you don't have much money, or if you don't want to get a cab because there are none, because they're all booked up and you got to line up for hours. So that's just a thought. Thinking about people that might be on a budget, and if you stay for a long time in Vegas, then you might want to save some money. Okay guys, see you on top-buffet.com, top-buffet.com. Bye-bye.